saw the person, I might have killed them. But the person was not around. And so then I had to find the joy. I had to find the joy in every moment.
Well, they say...
Because, there's joy in every moment.
Yeah, the experience is joy.
Is that your girlfriend in the picture?
Maybe.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh my God, you saw Mr. Jeff.
I told you, I put in the good word for you with Mr. Jeff.
What did he say? Did he immediately quiver and be like, "Oh, I fucking hate you for even bringing his name up"?
Well, it was funny because I was talking with him and I was introducing him to Alia, and I said, "Well, this is my friend Jeff." And to be honest, Jeff is my first friend from Clubhouse who I've ever met, and Jeff was surprised by that because I guess he's met a bunch of people from Clubhouse. And I said, well, it's funny because I love Jeff, but Jeff isn't even really my best friend from Clubhouse or anything. And then Jeff said, well, wait, who's your best friend from Clubhouse? And I said, well, you already know the answer to that, but you don't want to know. And he was oh. And then Jeff was like, oh, him? And I was like, really? He's not that bad. He's a nice guy.
Oh, no. Spoiled the whole fucking thing from the get-go.
Yeah, but it was funny. But no, Jeff is a nice guy, and we had a couple of drinks. Good guy, Jeff.
Yeah.
Mr. Jeff.
He seems like a good
But
guy.
I have to go to Jiu-Jitsu, Rabbana Shalom, and I will return.
Rabbana Shalom. It's just Danny and I in this house.
Is Dylan gonna be there? Are they gonna duke it out?
I know Danny and I are all home alone. What are we gonna do, Danny?
Was that his girlfriend? Did he answer that question?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start reading a new book. It's called What is Tao by Alan Watts.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you have an Anon in your room, Chicago?
Because of you, probably, not me.
Is that a different Fed following me?
The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things. Free from desire.
What are you talking about killing?
You realize the mystery.
Are you guys
caught
gonna kill
in
me,
desire.
Chicago?
You see only the manifestations. Introduction by Mark Watts. The ancient philosophy of the Tao is one of the most intriguing and refreshing ways of liberation to arrive in the West from the Far East in modern times. With over 50 translations of the Tao Te Ching into Western languages to date, the classic work of Taoist literature offers its readers great wisdom for living, as well as advice on worldly affairs. It is also a fascinating window into the mysterious world of pre-dynastic China. The very practical nature of Taoist thought is often overlooked by Western readers, who are hesitant to embrace a seemingly strange and foreign way of knowing. But in the philosophy of the Tao, one finds a surprising contemporary perspective. The word Tao, properly pronounced Tao, has lent its name to a way of understanding and living in the world with profound implications for modern societies. Above all else, Taoism places great emphasis on the balance between our human awareness and our natural being as an integral part of the web of life. It embodies our deepest understanding of ecological awareness. The mystical side of Taoist thought, on the other hand, is highly enigmatic. For here one finds a doorway into the shamanistic world that flourished in China over a span of at least 5,000 years, right up to the period in which the Taoist texts were written. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Being and non-being create each other. Difficult and easy support each other. Long and short define each other. High and low depend on each other. Before and after follow each other. Therefore the master acts without doing anything and teaches without saying anything. Our place in nature. Many years ago, when I was only about 14 years old, I first saw landscape paintings from the Far East. It was a result of looking at these paintings that I first became interested in Eastern philosophy. What graced me and excited me about the Asian vision of the world was that astonishing sympathy and feeling for the world of nature. One painting in particular that I remember was called Mountain After Rain. It showed the mist and clouds drifting away from a night of pouring rain, and it somehow pulled me into it and made me feel part of that mountain scene. It is fascinating for us to consider that pictures of this kind are not just what we would describe as landscape paintings, because they are also icons, a kind of religious or philosophical painting. In the West, when we think of iconographic or religious paintings, we are accustomed to pictures of divine human figures and of angels and saints. When the mind of the Far East expresses its religious feeling, however, it finds appropriate imagery in the objects of nature. And in this very important respect, the feeling for nature is different from ours. The contrast in these two forms of expression arises as a result of the sensation that the human being is not someone who stands apart from nature and looks at it from the outside, but instead is an integral part of it. Instead of dominating nature, human beings fit right into it and feel perfectly at home. In the West, our attitude is strangely different, and we constantly use a phrase that sounds peculiar indeed in the ears of a Chinese person. We speak of the conquest of nature, the conquest of space, and of the conquest of great mountains like Everest. One might very well ask us, what on earth is the matter with you? Why must you feel as if you are in a fight with your environment all the time?